Black Union soldiers went back to the South to basically, let the slaves know that they were free to go, or just to take care of a hostile situation if there was one on the plantations. There's a lot of research and photographs and books, and so much is there. When these Union soldiers went back to the South, they brought so much with them. They had so many different privileges that the slaves didn't have, and some of them, left their families behind years ago on those plantations. So going back to see that they were free was so important, and it was so heartfelt, and it was such a spiritual journey, for me. I really enjoyed doing the painting, although it's so tiny, the little faces, and I usually work so large, so it was a great challenge. In the painting, there are the reenactment actors in the painting, but there are also mixed in are real Union soldiers. I'm not going to step away from the mic, but there's a man here. He's the second from, I would say, the right, the left. Right. And he, let me see. Yes, thank you. No, so it's the left. No, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You can take the mic.
Oh, okay.
Take the mic.
Thank you. This is a real Union soldier, and this is a real slave at the time. There were pictures done of freed slaves that were still living on the plantation. These are reenactment actors and actors from various other research that I changed their clothes, I changed their look. I didn't want them to be recognized. So I molded them to become part of this painting. In the back here would be the women that usually stood by those Union soldiers to support them, often wore bannered flag aprons and things like that. So here they are. There is the past going into the future, Union soldiers marching down. There are slaves still in the cotton fields. Here, there's the old slave master or plantation owner holding fort. Often they would have vacated the premises, but I presume from stories that I hear from my own relatives that sometimes they held fort. So this is sort of a union of the Union soldiers coming and freeing the slaves, and them taking note of everything that they're bringing, books, literature, just that freedom, happy, singing. The day you came home, we sang the song of freedom. And then there's a little ghost that appeared in here. So that usually happens when I'm so in my zone of painting, especially going back into the past. It can be quite interesting. So that is the painting.
In addition to the painting, which is a gift to the third, the two framed prints, the sketches that Inga executed while meditating on this, are also a gift. And in the box, there are 50 numbered signed prints of this painting, which, who knows, maybe you want to sell for fundraising for the regiment. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. When I first spoke to Inga about this, obviously I'm interested in having the artist interpret the subject, which I think she did superbly. There are other paintings that have been executed by various artists over recent years depicting USCT soldiers, and most of them show them resolute, battle-hardened, bayonets pointed. I thought it would be grand, and I asked Inga to think about this, if we showed the third doing what they did most, which was liberating people. And I said, and also get some women in it. So this is the result. So I'd like to ask for a round of applause to honor Inga and the third USCT. and invite you to have a closer look. Joyce?